Hey Lock family, welcome back to my channel. Maddie and I have just returned back from the hair store. I want to welcome anyone who may be new to this channel. Please consider subscribing. I hope that you stay a while. There's a lot of information that I give out here and I'm sure it could be helpful to you. And for those who are returning, thank you. I got mad love for you. All right. So I'm going to go over some of the products that I got. Now, I got some product from different places. Some I got from the hair store. Some I ended up getting from Amazon because I ordered off of Amazon. And then there's the lock loops that I actually ordered from a site from, what is her name? I'm trying to see if she has her name on here. But I'll end up showing you this and seeing if I could give you the information to go get these. If you want to get them, they're actually really awesome. I use these like for actually a couple of years now, and I really, really, really love them. And plus, they're very, very easy to sleep in. That's the key. They're easy to sleep in. And then last but not least, some of the stuff I ended up getting from the grocery store. And this is just the natural stuff that you put within yourself in order to help with the growth of your hair so that you're able to get the nutrients you need as well. And then just a little sneak peek, stay to the end because I'm going to just show you one of the products that I got and tell you where to get it and where it's kind of like a little hidden gem that I kind of stumbled across and realized that they had some nice professional products for the cheap for the low. So you might want to check that out. So the first things I'm going to show is some of the stuff that I ended up ordering from the Sister Lock website because I'm able to do that. One of the things that I really like too to refresh your hair, like this was a real nice lock refresher, is the Herbal Spray Moisturizer from the Sister Lock. This right here. Now, if you're not like a trainee, approved trainee, or a consultant, you're not able to get these, unfortunately. You have to either be one of those in order to be able to order from Sister Lock. So that's that. But this I love. This is the one thing from the beginning I got, and I really love their herbal spray. And then I also really love their moisturizing treatment. The only time I use this as well is when my locks are feeling really dry. If I'm kind of feeling like, woo, these things are feeling dry. Like if they really need like a pick me up and stuff like that on my wash day, I will include this in my wash day. Okay. So that's that for the Sister Lock products that I use. The shampoo, I don't use the shampoo anymore because, like I said, my locks are 6 years old. But still, my ends are, with some of my ends, for the most part, every single one of them is locked. But my ends started off really curly at the end. So it ended up taking a long time for mine to stop. I mean, for it to lock up at the end. So I did end up using the Sister Lock shampoo for quite a while because I was having that issue. And I don't know if you want to say it's an issue or not, because some people actually like the curly ends. I enjoyed them for as long as I had them. And then but now they're pretty much all locked, so I'm good with that. So that was the stuff for the Sister Locks. Now if you notice that I have a little bit of color here, just a little bit. I don't color my locks because that's going to contribute to dryness in your hair. And no matter what, I mean, don't get me wrong, we all love color, right? All of us love color. I love color. I'm no different. I think it's beautiful. It looks great on locks, but we still just can't, overlook the fact that it does dry your locks out. So it's controlled damage. When I was in hair school, that's just, what we learned. Everything we do, from colors to relaxers, for anything that you do that's a chemical process, it's damaging the structure of your hair, but we're just controlling that damage. That's all that is. And that's why people do the extra deep conditioners and moisturizers, all that stuff when they have color, because if you don't, your stuff is just going to completely break off. So when I want a little pop of color, I use this. I think I showed this before, the High Beam Intensive Spray. I use this from time to time. It lasts for about 2 or 3 days. Yes, it does kind of come off in your hand a little bit, so you do have to be careful with it. Like if you go through it, it's not as bad as some other sprays, because there's some that's like crazy. If you can actually go in the rain and you won't have to worry about stuff dripping all down, stuff. It doesn't work like that. You actually have to shampoo this out. So you can pretty much, I feel like, you know, for the benefit outweighs the what, how do they say that, the bad, the benefits outweigh the bad to me. And I don't use it all the time because I think it could be probably a little bit drying too, so I don't use it all the time, just when I kind of want a little pop of color. It's the summer springtime, so I just want a little bit of color. So that's that with that. And I got this from eBay. They also sell it on Amazon, but on eBay it's cheaper. It's a little bit cheaper on eBay. So as far as my Amazon stuff, I ended up getting mostly oils from Amazon. Yeah, I ended up getting like my oils, and then the biotin and collagen. I showed this in one of the things, but this is really great. The biotin, I really like if your nails are weak and stuff like that, but it's for your nails, skin, and hair. So, but I'll tell you one thing, like I said, I noticed that my nails, gotta get them, I gotta do them over. But anyways, this right here has been amazing. Like I said, in 2 weeks, my nails is just like on the go, like strong. Like they are not even bending anymore, any of that. And like my eyebrows, I noticed like some of the hair is coming through. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait on this because sometimes it takes up to a few months to see the difference. And I haven't even used it in a whole month yet. And I've already seen great results with my nails and stuff. So this is gonna stay on deck. I'm gonna definitely keep that. This is rosemary oil. I got this from Amazon too. I've been using this a little bit. I put some in spray water bottles already and just putting it directly on the scalp and stuff like that in the light areas, because this is supposed to contribute to recovering like thin spots and stuff like that in your hair. And maybe it kind of works a little bit like how castor oil do, but castor oil is such a thick oil. I only tend to use that like in wintertime months, especially when I lived up in Boston, like because your hair could really dry out because it was cold up there. And what I like about this rosemary oil is it's really thin. It has a very thin consistency to it. So, and I think a little goes a long way. So it's kind of like, you know, kind of like that. But it's real super thin. I'll go ahead and put some in that thin area, girl. We need all the help I can get. So, you know, this also I got is the virgin rose hip seed oil. I love this stuff right here. This is really great. You can put it on your scalp as well. They say like after you wash your hair and it's kind of damp, you can go ahead and put it on. But what I do is I go ahead and just, after like say a wash day, I would probably use this, dampen my hair, and then just like go through my scalp with it. Like, you know, we're not putting oil on our locks, we're just doing it in our scalp. And I tend to give myself a nice little scalp massage, especially in the areas that are thin. Like, and my thin areas are mostly like I don't know if you can see it, but mine is mostly thin here on the sides, like both of my sides, and then like the top portion of my hair. So, but this is a little bit, I mean, you can get this on Amazon. It's a little, I guess I could say it's a little pricey, but it's not like that bad. If I remember, I think I spent maybe 12 to 14. Like, I don't think it was over $15 or whatever, but to some people that might be a little bit too pricey or whatever, but I think it's worth it for what you get. And then another one that I used, I got from I love this jojoba oil and this brand right here. I got this from Amazon. Oh my God. It is really nice. But you can use this for your hair and your body, your skin. I sometimes might put this in like maybe a spray water bottle, but I'll be honest, I actually put this on my skin because, oh my goodness, your skin will feel so soft. Like, it moisturized with this oil right here. Like, this is definitely a game changer. Like, if you have really dry skin or whatever, you could go ahead, and I think, suppose like if your scalp is really dry, you can use this and it will really moisturize it. And the book would just damp it though, just kind of spray it and damp it, because that's the way you kind of lock in. Once it's damp and then you put the oil on, then it'll lock that moisture in. So, but this is definitely that jojoba and that brand. What brand is this? Now Solutions. Certified organic jojoba oil, 100% pure moisturizing oil, and it's for skin, hair, body, multiple purposes. And they're not lying on that one. That's the bomb. So that is from that I think was the Amazon haul. And then this is the lock loops. I've used these right here. This is what I use. And these are the most comfortable things that I have found to use, especially to go to sleep with. And, you know, because back in the day with the rollers and all that crazy crap, wasn't nobody, you know, had time for that. And you couldn't sleep. And here we are like this, sleeping all crazy, you know, can't get no good proper rest. So this is how these look. When you take them out, they're going to look like this. And then you take this little thing out, and then you're going to have the hole, right? And then and this is from school days where I learned, because I used to do so many roller sets. So I was so used to doing the end papers when I roll my hair, like for the ends. And for some reason, I'm just so used to it. I mean, I don't know if this is the reason why the curls come out so well or whatever, but I use it because I feel like it gets all of them in, especially with the locks. If all of your locks are not even, so say if you, because some of my locks, like it could be like this, like every single one is not like even. So I feel like the end papers help. I would end up taking my spray water bottle, spraying down my lock, doing it, dampen it a little bit. We're not like doing it all, saturating it all, like soaking your hair. You're just dampening it down. And then so you're going to take your end papers, make sure the ends, sometimes I'll use two. And then just to make sure that all my ends are in. And then I take this, I start here at the end, and then roll it down like that, because I would like the spiral. So I like it when my curls come out like this. And then when I actually do it, I'm gonna show when I do that, when I prep my hair. Maybe I might do it. Yeah, I'll come back with a video like that. So see guys, so it's all in, and then you're rolling it, and you see you're coming down like this. And you see how that's like that? And then you're gonna take it, put it in, pull it, and there you go. It's in. So you can either do this, or either if you want to do like, so say, and that's just with me with just my hair out, and then I just want those ends, and then it'll stay like that. And then over the days, so mine usually lasts for about maybe 2 to 3 days, and then they'll start dropping, the curls will start dropping more and more. Now if I want to do a braid out, I'll just go ahead. I don't braid super tight, because you don't want your scalp, and you don't want any of that pulling, because these locks are as thin as it is. So you don't want to do that. You're just going to go ahead and put a loose braid in. This is how I do. I do a loose braid, neaten it out. Anything come out or whatever, you can just neaten that. And so what I do, I don't go all the way and do it real tight and finish it all the way to the end. I'll spray that, moisten that a little bit, take another one of mine, and get another lock loop. And then I'm just gonna, you know, curl the end a little bit. I'm just doing a little bit on that one, because you don't need to go all the way up, because for one, you got the braid there. So there you have it. So you got your braid out. That's gonna be good. You got this, and you got your other products. I want to also show you guys a really nice, hold on one second, I'm gonna run real quick and show you guys. Well, you know what, we're gonna let you follow me, because I want to show you this really nice what I use to cover my head. Okay, I just bought another one too, but okay. And this is gonna be the bonnet. There's a silk wrap, a bonnet. Okay, hold on, my bathroom. And so there's 2 of them that's the same, but I ended up getting one from the hair store. Actually, I just picked that one up yesterday. And then the other 2 I got from Amazon. So let me put back here. Take y'all guys with me. So this one right here, I like a lot. This is a nice pink silk, very soft, stretchy. So even if you have a lot of locks, you can still fit it in there. And then right here, you tie these 2 strings in the back, and then you can pull that up like this. You know, you tie that, and then you tuck the other one over. If I can get my hand together. Tut. And you are good to go. This is so nice. If I have spray in my hair, I won't use this one because, like I said, that spray can come off on here. And this is such a nice one. This is actually a real silk one. It came in multiple colors. I wish I had the name of the company because I don't have the packaging with me right now, but I found it on, I believe it was on Amazon somewhere. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it in my back in my orders, and then see if I can go ahead and supply you guys with a link to it, because because I plan on getting a blue. They have like a pretty what is it, baby blue. It is so pretty, and some other colors like beige or whatever. So a lot of, honey, you sleeping, sometimes people's booze don't like the bonnets, so so I never had a problem with that, thank God. But any old ways, if you want to make it look cute, you can get the silk ones, okay? All right. So then I found another cute one, this little Chanel one. And this was cute. I forgot how much I paid for this one. It's not real Chanel, in case you're wondering, but it is so nice. I found it to be so nice. See, and some of my color done deposited on it, but it has a nice silky inside, and it really holds a lot. It's a big one too. So it really holds, especially since my locks have grown a lot. It holds it in perfectly with a lot of room to spare. I ended up getting this one as well because I liked it, the whole little cheetah print thing on here. And this was just a random one. I just wanted to get a new one because those two I paid a little bit more for. So I said, let me get a little cheaper one so I can kind of keep those nice, and then just wear like one that's a little bit on the cheaper side. So no big deal. So that's that with the hair coverings and stuff on my hair. And then, of course, like I said, with the end papers, if you want to curl with the lock loops, just consider using end papers, especially if you're curling like locks that have multiple lengths on them. You might want to go ahead and do that. And then another thing, I'm not a big advocate for gel in people's hair because gel dries out hair as well, unless you're using a really nice type of gel. So another thing that I found that I thought was really good, this is by Palmer's, and it actually was pretty good. This is a flaxseed gel though. This one right here that I found by Palmer's, and it works pretty nice. It has like kind of like a medium natural. Okay, so let's see. It says firm hold, but probably depending on what texture of hair you have. But for me, I would say my texture is kind of medium. Like my hair is kind of like a 4B. It's not really it's kind of it can get kind of soft, like when it's wet it can get kind of soft and stuff like that. So this I find holds pretty good in the areas I needed to hold, which is just the front area. That's all I use it for. Sometimes if I just want to kind of lay down my edges a little bit, I'll use that, and then that feels good. I don't have to worry about anything sticking or drying or hardening up because it doesn't do that at all. So if you see this, you might want to go ahead and pick that up. That's actually a pretty good one. What else do we have? So I ended up getting this from Sally's Lots of Body. This was out back in the day, like from my hair school days. Lots of Body. This is really a real good setting lotion. Like if you want to, with me, to be honest, I actually only use water to curl my hair or do this, but I wanted to try this because you dilute it in water anyway. So even if you use like a quarter of it, you're going to use maybe a quarter or 2 parts, equal parts water. So you're going to dilute it, so it's not going to be like concentrated like this. And I want to see if it how well it holds my curls, like if it's gonna be like a difference, or if my curls are gonna stay longer or not. So I'm going to try this. And then also too, I still from time to time do hair for other people, like my next door neighbor, an older neighbor of mine. I do little roller sets for her too. So I actually bought this to actually assist in the roller sets that I do for her. So that is that. I got that. I ended up getting that from Sally's Beauty Supply. And then some of the combs, because after getting locks, girl, I didn't have a comb in my hair. So for the random people that do call me to get their hair done or ask me to do something, girl, I could never find a comb. So I just ended up picking up this little pack of comb. And that's mainly for the other clients that come. And then like this is also for them, like some perm rods for some of the people that you know, come for their hair, not for the old jerry curl, but like just to really actually curl their own regular hair. And that's like the old lady curls. I mean, well, let me not say that because I'm not discriminating against nobody, but that's for people who like tightly wound curls. So that's what that is for. And then I also, like I said, I'm going to do the treatment, like the hair rinse for the thinning spot in my hair and stuff like that. So this one here, I got this from the grocery store. This is the organic green tea, but this one actually has Moroccan mint. Now you could just use regular green tea, and that'll work just fine, I'm assuming. Since I got the Moroccan mint anyways, I kind of feel like it'll give me a little bit of a, stimulation. So I'm gonna actually try this one and see how it works. And then, so I'm gonna boil this down, get a pot, boil it, and then maybe get them out two or four cups of water, boil, put maybe 4 tea bags, 5 in there, and then I'm gonna cut up this onion like they said. So I don't know if this is gonna be the right one or the red one. So if this is the only one I have now, so I might end up using that. And I do got a few little red onions, so maybe I might throw those in there and see how that works out. Do a rinse after I wash, and then I'm gonna just kind of keep up on that, see how that goes. I got those again, all this is from the grocery store. And then I also ended up getting this, the Collagen Peptide, and I heard the Collagen Peptide by Vital Proteins. And you can get this from Amazon, but I got it from the site because there's a couple of ingredients in here that wasn't in the one that was on Amazon. And a couple of responders was they were criticizing that, like saying like the ingredients that is supposed to be in here that made the difference actually in their skin, hair, and nails wasn't in there, and it suggested me go to the site, and they was right because actually the ingredients that was supposed to be in here actually was at the site. So if you go to Vital Proteins and look for the collagen, this is good. I usually just take this like 1 scoop. It has a scooper inside. I usually take that like 1 scoop with a cup of tea if I'm drinking a cup of tea, and then just do it like that. You could also use bone broth. That also supposed to help with nails, bones, and skin. And that's like, so just regular bone broth, not like chicken broth. Let me just show like the box that I use. And you can drink that like as a warm soup, and you just add a little bit of salt with that in order to like kind of drink it, because other than that it's kind of bland. So this right here. And so this is what our bones and all that different stuff is made up of. So all of this is going to contribute to the health of our hair. So those are more the natural things to use if you want to do something for the health of your hair from the inside. And like I said, I've already showed this one, this biotin, but this also, I'm almost out of this. I really love it. I've been using this as my like refresher spray for my scalp and locks in the morning. Like I'll just spray it throughout my scalp and then just kind of give my hair a massage, and then just take some regular water or something and just kind of like go through it a little bit. But we don't want to oversaturate the locks. You can use rose water for a nice hydrator to hydrate your locks. If you just throughout the day, especially in the summer months, you kind of want to keep like refreshers around for your locks, because our hair, if you're out in the sun and everything, that's going to tend to dry out. Now with that biotin, now what I'm saying is that's how I found the biotin spray, and actually that Moroccan tea, the green tea. I went to Marshall's. I don't know, but I know the Marshall's here. And if you go to any Marshall's, a lot of times we don't associate Marshall's with finding good hair products or name brand products or whatever. I know I didn't. I don't know about anybody else, but I never like thought to go there to get them. but until I stumbled across it and went back there and found nice Carol's daughter. I got a nice shampoo that I just got. Let me just show this little shampoo I also got from there. I've gotten like all these different designer hair products from there, and you're getting it at a very cheap price. I think that they may be getting this stuff from like other retail places that don't end up using it. This one is by Flora Curl. I'm not very familiar with this product, but I just ended up getting this one because it's supposed to be made of it's superfruits. It's African citrus bloom superfruit shampoo. And this was like $8. But originally it was probably like, the price is covered up over here, but I know for sure if it was 8, it was like about 15 or something like that. And then I ended up getting like a nice Carol's Daughters shampoo from them, which was really good. And I ended up getting this for about, let me see, how much did they charge me for this one? So I ended up getting the black vanilla. I'm not really a big vanilla fan, but I was all like, for the price of it, I'm gonna go right on ahead and get that. So I think I paid, I don't know, I might have paid like $7.99 for that. So you know that those type of products and stuff like that, they're gonna be charging you for those kind of products. And so that's a good find. If you want to go try to look for some nice stuff, some nice products and stuff like that, go try looking at Marshall's back in their little section, because they usually have a small section for all of the hair care stuff, and also too for like the biotin and different things. So you might end up actually finding some of that biotin collagen stuff in the back, because they usually have a nice small little section back there too. And just on the side note, I ended up just, it was random, buying this nice, beautiful candle at the store that I was at, and this is salted driftwood. So it is, let me see, salted wood. I gotta put my glasses on. Hold on one second. This candle smells so good. Warm wood coupled with sparkling sea salt. This is the bomb. That's nice. I got 2 of those. That's a very nice scent, especially being out here in this little wooded area with this type of candles. Very random. Little side note. That was just a side thing. But any old way, so pretty much that is my hair haul for now. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. So that's my hair haul. Those are the things that I got. If you guys want me to end up like looking up anything to and you see I didn't even put anything in that, and you see how that already started, like, and this is like dry and it already started. So imagine if I had dampened that and then probably put some lots of body on that. That would have been like a straight up already spiral in what, 5-10 minutes. So anyways, that was my haul. I'm gonna end up putting these things back in their rightful places. And yeah, that's about it. So what I'm gonna do is probably by tomorrow, I'm going to get the don'ts and do's of Sister Locks out to you guys, because there's going to be a lot of information in there that's going to be really helpful to you. And yeah, so that's that. So until next time, love and light. All right, sharing is caring. Remember that, guys, and teamwork makes the dream work. All right, I'm out of here.